nothing different on these trailers on the other side. There's nothing over there. So you don't have to worry about it. If you had a door over there, you'd have to inspect that door. But none of these trailers have doors, so you don't have to worry about it. So we're going to start on the front of the trailer. We'll check the front. Be sure there's no rivets missing, no panels missing, no holes, no protrusion, no damage to the front of that trailer. Okay? Got a light up there. We'll check that light. Be sure it's not broke, cracked, or missing. And it's the proper color, which is that girl's name. Amber on that light. I figured one of y'all would say Amber. Okay? It's the proper color, Amber. Okay? And look down the side of the trailer. I know you guys have heard this. What's the most important part of the side of the trailer?
I can't say nothing about it's NBI.
That's right. It says NBI on the side of the trailer. That's the most important part of the side of this trailer. It does not say road master on the side of the trailer. And of course, you guys heard the story about I said, okay, that's the most important. What does NBI stand for? And one student said, need better instructors. He didn't graduate in 4 weeks. Side of the front. We're going to check it just like we checked the front. Be sure there's no missing panels, no missing rivets, no holes, no protrusion. It's all good and straight. No damage to the side of the trailer. No missing panels or nothing. Side of the trailer. Reflective tape. Check your reflective tape. It has to be on there. It has to cover at least half the trailer. It's not on the test. I just will tip it. The reflective tape. A lot of them's missing. You can have a little bit like that right there. They're not going to say too much. If you have a bunch of them missing, they're going to make you fix it. Okay? Reflective tape. It has to be red and white. It can't be pink and green, purple and orange. It has to be that red and white reflective tape. And that stuff is expensive. Okay? Right there, where you see these 4 rivets right there, that is cross members. So there's one side of the trailer to the other. They're holding up the floor. So you're going to tell me you want to check these cross members right here. Not bent, not missing, and the floor itself has no holes. Okay? Landing gear. I guess your rod is standing right in front of. Checking my landing gear. Be sure it's securely mounted to the bottom of that trailer. If it's bolted up, check it out. Welded, check. Be sure there's no broken or cracked welds. Be sure my supports or braces are all secure. None of them are damaged or missing, and they're all bolted and good and tight. My landing gear goes up and down properly. Each side goes up and down at the same time. So one side coming down 6 inches before the other. They're all even on my landing gear. My crank, be sure it's there, it's securely mounted, it's in the travel or lock position when you're going down the highway. And Brenda will agree with this and carry you an extra. These, if you can get one, carry you an extra one with a bolt and a nut. Because dispatch may send you somewhere to get pick up a trailer. Guess what? That's missing. Because you get that trailer, how you gonna roll that landing gear up? So carry an extra one. Take it to where you got to go and take your handle back off of it and let somebody else tell you about it. Okay? Get you an extra one, carry it with you under your bunk or wherever, have you an extra one. Your feet, pad, or shoes right here are securely mounted, not fixing to fall off or missing on those. Okay? Cracked or missing, proper color, that girl's name, Amber. Okay? Alright, guys, I missed something. Y'all didn't speak up. If y'all can think of it.
Not sure. Is it something you might have mentioned in the document?
Coupling?
Yeah, I didn't know.
How you got the coupling? Ain't done the
You're
coupling.
not going to mention it.
Ain't done the coupling just a minute. Still in the trailer.
Did you check the conditioning of the frame? That's
No, I said board brackets and braces. That's braces. Good. Anybody think of what I missed?
No illegal welds on the frame?
I did. On what frame?
I don't know.
No, I said the cross members. Remember I said the cross members straight, not bent or missing? On the cross member, which is holding your floor up, no holes in the floor.
I did.
Elaborate on it. I didn't mention anything about the frame of the trailer. You want to look at the frame of the trailer, be sure it's straight up and down right here. Straight down the top, straight down the side, be sure it's not dog legs or anything. You see it's all good and straight. The frame, the trailer. Remember, now you got a flatbed, you got two beams down the middle of the trailer, just like you would right here. You would check that, that would be the frame. There's no, this would be like the frame of the trailer. Okay? Alright, suspension back here. First thing we'll talk about is not the suspension, but this part right here. This thing right here. This is what we call the slide rail. Because your suspension slides back and forth on that, correct? It slides back and forth. It's your tandem slide rail there. And your pins, what you see right there, goes in each one of those holes to distribute the weight. Then back here in your trailer. Each one of them holes represents 250 pounds. Okay, so if you slide it one way or the other, 4 holes, you slid 1,000 pounds one way or the other. Okay, depends on which way you slide it. Okay, it's all securely mounted to the bottom of the trailer, not broken, cracked, or missing, and not damaged. This right here is my Slayton tandem release arm. If you pick up on it, those pins go in, you can slide it back and forth. Be sure it's not broke, cracked, or missing, and it's not damaged on that tandem slide release arm. Okay. Some of your newer trailers are all air. I think that one's air. The little button that you push.
I was looking for the handle for that one over there.
It's got an air. Just a, okay. All right. Now there's 6 parts of suspension system back here. Okay. First things of the 6 is this right here. This part right here, which is the front I-beam hanger. Okay? Because this has an I-beam suspension. So the first part will be this I-beam hanger right here. You'll check it, be sure it's properly welded. You see it's welded right there. Welds are not broken, cracked, or missing. The hanger itself is not damaged in any way. Okay? Part number 2 is my I-beam right here, going back. I-beam, securely mounted, not twisted, broken. It's welded. There's no broken or cracked welds on my I-beam. Part number 3 is my shock absorber right there. Check the shock. Securely mounted top and bottom. The shock is not dented or broken, and it's not leaking. Part number 4. Right? 4. Is that 5? 4. My airbag back there. Check my airbag. Securely mounted top and bottom. Airbag's not ripped or torn, and it's not leaking.
Like you would a hose.
Huh?
So you explain it like you would a hose.
Right. Just like a hose. Not split, cracked, and not leaking. My U-bolts. Check my U-bolts right there. Be sure they're not missing. They're good and tight, and not, let's say, they're turned up this way on these. All the other ones are all turned down, so the nuts are on the top on these U-bolts back here. Okay? Now, what's the last part? That main 5. What's the other part? The suspension. Take a good look at it. No, this has got an I-beam, so there's no leaf springs yet. Don't know? You know what it is? Off the record. Do you know what the 6th part is? Off the record. Just don't count against you.
I don't.
I'm trying to remember everything that you went over.
If you get it, you get Rocky Road. I did a shop.
Bushing beds there?
Yeah, I was going to say bushing, but I think you already said that.
Huh?
So don't get me to lie.
Hoses?
That hold the frame to the axle.
The U-bolts? I said those.
Hoses?
Hoses? What hoses?
For the
That's to the brakes.
Oh, okay.
Ain't got the brakes yet. Nobody's getting no Rocky Road? Can't think of it? Huh?
Wait, can I get
What is it?
Can't be a knee slapper.
Guys, there ain't no 6 parts of suspension. There's only 5.
No, but you said off the record like you're going to tell us something we need to know. That's
There
what you
ain't
said.
nothing. There ain't nothing. I was going to see if
The
y'all
way you worded it, you said off the record.
off the
Asshole.
record. You know, there ain't but 5 parts.
That's why we couldn't think of nothing. That's why.
So I'll give y'all that one. Nobody says, oh, wait a minute, it's there. So y'all did good there.
You
Off
give
the
us
record.
a tidbit, that's all. Something that we might
the
need to
record.
know that would remind us of the other 5.
This is,
This is the I-beam hanger.
I-beam
Instead of a front leaf spring
You got
hanger,
an
it's an
I-beam instead of leaf spring.
I-beam hanger, you have the I-beam itself, you have the shock absorber, you have the airbag, and you have the
That's the 5. Okay, brakes. Same 5 parts as the rest of it. Your brake hose, your brake chain, your slack adjuster, push rod, your brake shoes, and brake rod. All the same 5 parts. Okay, I'm not going to go over it again. We already know what those are. These tires, like I say, now, if you do the trailer, you don't have to do one axle here too. You can pick which axle you want.
It's the same on each side.
Same thing, everything's the tires and reels and rims and pressure, lug nuts, everything is the same here as it is there.
If there was
There's
something
no
different,
difference.
there was something different you would have to do on the
Yeah,
other side.
there's something different, but there's nothing different. They're all the same. Everything's the same. Mud flap. The only thing different you say about this mud flap and that mud flap is it doesn't have the reflective tape on it. Okay? It's security mounted. The mud flap is The mud flap is not ripped or torn
Or dragging.
or missing. Okay? You know, I had a friend of mine get a ticket because his mud flap flapped. Yeah. Like out in Arizona or New Mexico, out there somewhere there. They pulled him over. Yeah, California. Pulled him over because his mud flap was flapping. Gave him a ticket. Huh? Well, it's just a thin ass mud flap. And you guys got behind trailers before and that mud flap just flapping. It ain't protecting anything.
Yeah.
So they gave him a ticket.
It's flapping up the air, it's kicking everything back, right?
The Harley, so you can get them with Harley or and they are just thin.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you can put them braces down each side.
Yep. Yeah,
all that
there's a
stuff.
lot of them have those metal brackets, you're right, and that's what.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's back on the trailer.
That is a steering tire. What load of steering tire they take off the front?
They didn't get the use out.
Get all the use out of it. EQ. That's right, the EQ. Back of the trailer. We'll get the back of the trailer. Okay? I always start at the top, work my way down when I get to the back. We start at the top and work it. Huh?
Don't forget nothing.
That's right, just come down. So we'll start up there at the top, my 3 lights up there for sure not broke, cracked, or missing. The proper color of those things is not that girl's name. They're red. Okay? Check the frame. Be sure the frame is straight, not twisted. There's no broken or cracked welds on that frame all the way around. Okay? Check my door. Be sure my door itself is not missing. No damage to the door. No missing panels. No missing rivets holding it down. Okay? My door goes up and down like it should. Okay? My helper cable's here. Guys, don't take your finger wrong down this cable. You got little birds on
that
it.
was
Check
bad.
my cable here. Be sure my cables are not loose or missing. No missing parts here on my cable. My seal all the way around my door is there. It's not missing. All around to keep everything good and dry inside there. Nothing missing on my latch where it'll hold everything in. Hold my door down. Ooh, this is a little open. Be sure it catches the door down before you put your a seal or a padlock on there. Keep your door secure. Okay? Lights. Check my lights. Be sure not broke, cracked, or missing. Proper color, red. Reflective tape. Can be there, here, down there. Doesn't matter. As long as it's on there. Not missing. Okay? It's on there. DOT bumper, be sure it's securely mounted to the bottom of the trailer. No welds in there. Be sure it's not welded, broke, cracked, or missing. There you go. Thank you. Sorry. And there's no excessive bends in the DOT bumper. Okay? Let's see anything back here.
Got that side, the seal.
That's it. Yeah, it's got the seal all the way around the thing. Not on the tip. Good point out there. Those are not on the tip.
I didn't say it, but then what you did, Tammy.
Not on the tip.
Okay. Make sure it's a VI in the back.
sorry, 4.6 student drive. All right. So it's time to go to the coupling system, right? Okay, we'll go up to the coupling system. Okay, everything good? I didn't miss anything? Everything good, right? Huh? Is everything good? If I miss something, tell me.
Said don't say it. Said not to tell you.
No, everything
Tell you
good
don't
about
tell you.
everything I've done. Everything I've done, everything's good. Now we'll go to the coupling system. All right, you guys are just so easy. That's anything about the ABS light back there?
Nope.
None.
Boom.
That was the ABS light and the red light on the side of the trailer.
ABS the closest one.
Yeah, I didn't say either one of them. I mentioned either one of those lights, did I?
When you're checking that center light there, go ahead and mention the
You
other
can mention
lights
the
at
other
that
one
time
if you
would
want
be
to.
fine.
You want to
At
say
that
it there,
time
I
would
didn't
cover.
hear, but I didn't say that. I did mention this one, remember?
You did.
And when I got through there, I just walked around the back. Didn't say anything about the ABS light or that red light on the side. Come on, guys. Hey, all right, that's you again. All right,
We all knew we just checking it.
yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, coupling system. I'm going to tell you all this. According to the test, there's 11 parts to the coupling system. And I'm going to tell you how it is just on the test, okay? Part number 1 on the test, where the air hose is hooked to the back of the truck. Now, when they read the instructions to you, it's going to say, name all the components that couple the truck to the trailer. That couples to the truck, right? To the back of the truck. So you want to check your air hoses right there. The red and blue service and emergency lights on the back of the truck. Be sure they're securely mounted.
That's that gears to the truck.
Huh?
That's what's secured to the truck.
What?
That side which you're explaining now is what's secured to the truck. That's
Right.
what you said. The truck itself, not to the trailer. You haven't
Right,
got
they're
that.
doing that. That's part number 1. Where the hoses are all secure here to the back of the truck. The red and blue hoses all secure right here, and they're not leaking. Okay? The electrical line right here is secured to the back of the truck. This one you do not have to pull out. You just mentioned if you pulled it out, there should be no missing pins here or nothing clogged in the holes on your pigtail here. Okay? Your red and blue hoses, you want to mention your hoses. Be sure the hoses are not bubbled, split, cracked, they're not leaking. And your electrical line, there's no cut wires, no bare wires, no insulation showing, no taped up wires or butted up wires, and it's free and not rubbing on anything right here. That's part number 1. Part number 2 is right here. You want to pull one of these off and say you're going to check the glad hand seals. Be sure the seals itself is not ripped or torn or missing. There's nothing clogged in the holes in these glad hands. You will check this one just like this one. You only have to pull one off. You say, I will check this one just like this one. Okay? When you hook it back up, you want to say it's got a good airtight connection there. It won't leak when you press on your brakes or anything. Electrical. You want to pull this one out and say, I checked that one just like I did this one. There's nothing clogged in the holes right there. And all my pins are all in there, not broken, cracked, or missing. And plugs in. I got my safety cap right there to keep it from coming loose and falling out on the ground. Okay? That's part number 2. Part number 3 is the apron. So I'm checking that apron right there. Make sure that apron is securely mounted to the bottom of that trailer. Okay? The apron itself is not damaged. There's no illegal welds or illegal holes drilled in that apron. Okay? That's the apron. That's part number 3. Part number 4, the kingpin. If you can see it, you tell me you're going to check that kingpin. Be sure it's straight, not bent, no illegal welds, and it's securely mounted to the bottom of that apron, bottom of that trailer, the kingpin. Part number 5, locking jaws. You get up under there and you look. You say, I'm checking the locking jaws. Be sure they're wrapped around the shank of that kingpin to secure it. Okay? Part number 6. There's no gap between the apron and the fifth wheel. No space or gap. Part number 7. There's properly greased fifth wheel. Okay?
That's 7 degrees.
Huh?
Part 7 is just grease.
Grease. Got to be
That's all
grease.
you're saying. Then it
Yes,
goes on
got
to the
enough
next one.
grease.
That's
Part
just
number 8, this release lever right here. We'll check this release lever right here and tell them it's in the locked position. There's no parts missing. You know, no carter keys is not bent or broken or damaged. And that safety latch, that red safety latch is down, holding that in the locked position. Okay? How many parts is that? Is that 8? That 8 parts? Huh?
8 with 3.
Should be on 9, right?
Now I'm
We're
on
going
9.
to 9.
9? The pins right here, your sliding pins. These pins right here. See the 2 pins in them holes right there? Them 2 pins are out in the proper holes to give you space when you leave it. You gotta say the pins are in the proper hole. You just say the pins are in the proper hole, they're all the way out, all that stuff, and don't mention that, you don't get credit for that. How many parts is that? 10?
On 10 now.
11, mounting bolts. All your mounting bolts. The ones holding the slide rail down. Okay? All these bolts going up and down. They're in there. They're all good and tight. All the ones going to the frame. But all those bolts are done tight. That's only 10.
I just said that. I said that.
All right, thank you. Part number 11 is the platform. That's what the fifth wheel sits on. Right there. That's the platform. That triangle piece right there. We'll check that platform. Make sure it's securely mounted. Not dented, not broken, not damaged, no illegal weld or illegal drill hole in the platform. That's your 11 parts in the company system. Okay? Okay. That's it.
Cut.
Yeah, cut.